Their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lives. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Ninja Theory is an independent studio known for Heavenly Sword, Enslaved: Odyssey to the West, and the Devil May Cry reboot. Each title from the studio focuses on layered combat, strong character performances, and unique visuals. Their newest game, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, leverages these strengths to deliver an emotional journey that redefines interactive storytelling. When starting Hellblade, a disclaimer warns of things to come. People with experience of psychosis and professionals in psychiatry have assisted in the depictions presented in the game. Ninja Theory asks a lot from the player in an effort to face these issues head-on, emulating the effects of psychosis in ways that may make you uncomfortable.
I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back.
Keeping spoilers to a minimum, Hellblade's story revolves around Senua as she journeys through a hellish landscape to save her beloved soul. A mixture of Nordic and Celtic mythology sets the backdrop for a deeply personal journey that focuses on Senua's inner struggle as much as the physical threat from the grueling landscape and overwhelming minions of darkness. While she is physically alone, voices in her head frequently whisper and comment on her actions. What they say is often innocent or unimportant, but at times these voices do assist with puzzles or even play a part in saving your life. They offer a compelling layer to Senua's character, and every word they utter, even the seemingly unimportant ones, is said with such conviction that it's impossible to ignore.
He's not helping. It's a trick.
Quiet. I can't save you.
Early in the adventure, an evil substance seeps into Senua's arm and a foreboding message appears. The dark rot will grow after each failure, and if it reaches Senua's head, her quest is over and all progress will be lost. While we never faced such an end, the threat is enough to dramatically increase the tension. As the quest unfolds, the environment twists and distorts, enemies become more furious, and danger permeates through every crevice. The constant escalation contributes to themes of madness and despair, as Senua's plight becomes ever more desperate. Combat is violent and forceful. During each encounter, the camera locks into combat mode, forcing you to fight or die. Light and heavy attacks can be chained together to perform various combos, while kicks can stun or break an enemy's guard. Senua can also lunge, dash, and parry with a well-timed block. Lastly, performing well during fights builds a focus charge, which can be unleashed to slow enemies down and make them far more vulnerable to attacks. Enemies frequently try to exploit your blind spots, but the voices in Senua's head regularly assist by alerting you to their presence. It's refreshing that there are no unlockable skills or experience points to grind. Senua's abilities are a reflection of her as a character, which helps add emotional weight to each situation, and getting bogged down in stats and combo multipliers would feel out of place.
Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now!
There are a handful of enemy types that get doled out at a deliberate pace to keep encounters interesting. Additionally, boss fights are high-stakes affairs that put your combat prowess to the test. Your attachment to Senua combined with the underlying fear of losing progress results in palpable dread. While most of the bosses can be felled in combat by hacking them to death, each has a unique and captivating design that fits with their theme.
You can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
Exploration is largely linear and takes place in large outdoor environments with some smaller, more intimate locations. Vast oceans, dank caves, and ruined villages help construct a believable mythology. Lore stones act as audio logs and are scattered throughout the environment to offer insight into historical events.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki.
The game's puzzles primarily revolve around manipulating your visual perspective. At multiple points throughout the journey, doors are sealed by runes that you need to find in the environment to progress. Despite the linear areas, finding rune locations and lining up the precise perspective can be obtuse. While later sections feature a few clever twists on the formula, the repetition eventually hurts the pacing. Visually, Hellblade is stunning. Soaring vistas, believable faces, and atmospheric lighting pull you into the world's dark spaces. On PlayStation 4 Pro, an option to play at 60 frames per second comes at the cost of slightly downgraded visuals, but it's nice for players to be able to choose their preference. Playing with headphones is a must, and urged by Ninja Theory to take advantage of the binaural audio design. The voices in Senua's head engulf your senses as if they were your own.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds?
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a unique achievement in interactive storytelling. An engaging combat system and rich mythology serve as backdrops to a profoundly emotional tale. Stepping into the mind of Senua and playing a small role in her life is an inspiring experience that leaves a weighty impression.
There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Easy Allies reviews are made possible by generous viewers just like you. If you like what you see, check out patreon.com/easyallies to see our other videos, and consider becoming a patron to help us make more.